Did you know that American Airlines saved about $40,000 just by removing olives from the first-class lunches? And Bank of America's financiers, by reducing the paper density of ATM checks by 20%, managed to save over $500 million a year by doing so. These are some great examples of how saving the little things allows you to accumulate capital. Think about it. There was a lot of money lurking in such a small change. You'd be surprised, but the average person can also find thousands of dollars in their pocket. All this thanks to the secrets I will reveal in this video today. When thinking about economizing and saving your money, you should clearly understand what you are doing it for. To do this, it's better to set goals. Of course, giving up a cup of coffee or a cake, you can't save up for a house. But you can buy a smartphone or go on a weekend trip. So the goal should be achievable. It will be even better if your initial goals are so simple that you have to save and set aside only a couple of weeks or a month to achieve them. After all, such small victories will only encourage you to move on towards something bigger. So right now, share in the comments some easily achievable goals. And in a couple of weeks, if you succeed, like your comment. It will also be right to understand the reasons behind saving. After all, some of us believe that the end does not always justify the means. And some are simply not ready to give up small expenses today and afford something big tomorrow. There are three main reasons why you should economize and save up. First, it's your safety cushion. A great example would be the period from 2020 to 2021. The whole world literally froze while ultra-successful entrepreneurs clung to their savings. Look back on these events. There is a lesson to be learned. Anything could happen, and it's good when you don't have to worry about finances. Second, remember, more money means more freedom of choice. In this case, it is worth thinking about all areas of your life. After all, we are constantly choosing between working for yourself or for your boss, taking a vacation on the islands or out of town. And in each of these aspects, our finances play a crucial role. So your freedom of choice will absolutely equal your savings. And last but not least, saving is about the future. It's about securing your children's future as well as a prosperous retirement. Then, having outlined goals or armed with reasons to save up, the question is, where do I start? With controlling your income and expenses, of course. Financial literacy should be your foundation for building a saving system. The first obstacle may be thoughts about the complexity of the process. But these days, it's a lot easier than it might seem. You don't have to write anything down or keep any records. There are a lot of apps that can help you with this. You only need to enter data about your income and the program will analyze your possible expenses. Also, start paying for small purchases with a bank card on which you previously set the spending limit for the day. All this will take you a few minutes and the result will not take long. Another thing is the fear of denying oneself anything. Some see saving for the future as limiting themselves in the present. The American behavioral economist Shlomo Ben-Arzi, known for his research on retirement savings, has long tackled this problem. He invented and developed the Save More Tomorrow strategy. The bottom line is very simple, a step-by-step increase in savings. Every time you get a bonus or a raise, you save more. Simply put, as your income increases, so does your savings percentage. Your expenses in turn remain at the same level, so you're not limiting yourself while gently increasing your savings. The only downside of this strategy, of course, is that your income may not increase, and you still want to save money. In that case, it is worth resorting to a financial philosophy. Popular speaker and business coach Jim Rohn once said, "The philosophy of a rich man differs from that of a poor man in the following ways. The rich man invests his money and spends what's left. The poor man spends his money and invests what's left." Don't keep all your finances in an envelope. Properly invested money generates passive income. It is also worth understanding that passive income is not only a replenishment to your budget, but also money that will work for you when you are no longer able to work. Having such an income is a great goal, but the question of investing money should always be well thought out.